Darrell, you're going to be a big part of the Montavilla Jazz Festival. What are you doing?
Well, I am bringing in a new project that I am very excited about, and it's a trio project called All for Naught. That's with the number 4, All for Naught.
Gotcha.
Anyway, it's something I've been thinking about for a long time, and put music together for a long time, and it's all sort of music of my lifetime, music of now. I guess that's what they're calling it. And I just wanted to find a forum to sort of do the jazz thing that we do to the music that people are hearing on the radio today. People that
really,
yeah. So that's what I'm excited about.
Like what kind of tunes?
Like what kind of tunes? Like well, we do some Ed Sheeran. We do some Lord. We do well, something you wouldn't hear on Top 40 today. We do some Neil Young. We do some Sting. We do Pharrell Williams. I mean, it's it's the music that people know, in the same way that in the 19s and 20s and 30s, the jazz musicians were playing the music people knew.
Of course,
music that was in the popular mind.
Right. Huh. So what have you done to these tunes?
I can't tell you that. I have to kill you. You'll have to come. No, I mean, the thing that we do as jazz musicians, right? We invest our sort of mastery of vernacular rhythms from all over the world, harmonic complexity and interest, and melody and improvisation, creativity. I mean, we sort of put our thing on these tunes. So we mess with the time signatures of them. We just, but it's to me, it's guided by the inside spirit of the music. It's what the song calls you to do. But as a jazz musician, you do those things that are in your sort of roundhouse in your neighborhood. But to me, the thing that I'm really most excited about this is really trying to bring through the drama and the soul of the songs. Like that be the guiding principle.
Which is very traditional.
Well, it is kind of traditional. I mean, it's what the jazz. It's one of the things that we value the most. Is what we bring to the world as jazz practitioners.
Okay, so for people who may not understand, give me some examples of pop tunes that jazz people picked up and then they became jazz standards.
All of them.
All of them.
All of me, all of you, yesterdays. I mean, pretty much all of the Great American Songbook that we do, and great composers that were writing music for their time, for musical theater, for film. So all of the things. But I think the interesting thing. Let me pause this.
Okay.
They don't know what I'm doing. So I had this interesting conversation about, well, so what music sort of merits, what music is worthy of the jazz sort of treatment? And I thought, well, okay, if Sonny Rollins can do "I'm an Old Cowhand" and Miles can do, "Someday My Prince Will Come," or Louis Armstrong can do "Dinah." I mean, it's not like these are like incredible high culture vehicles, and yet they made classic performances out of them by bringing the sort of values and sort of energy and all those things that we do as jazz musicians, creativity to it. So I just thought, why not take a stab at this music today?
Now this is an interesting audience for you to do this with.
Is it?
Yeah, because these are this is really serious cats,
I don't know. I think they're. I mean, you're saying that serious cats live in Montavilla? I think these are just the people.
No, I mean the other musicians.
Oh, they're not my audience. I'm pretty sure that this was not a festival where you had to be a musician to get a pass.
That's
so
good.
I'm assuming that the audience is the public, is the people who are in the neighborhood, who are people that want to be moved and inspired by art and creativity.
So you said a trio. So who's
So Eric Gruber's the bassist, and Tyson Stubelik is the drummer, and so I feel it's funny. I realized when I was sort of thinking about this project that I've been playing with both of those musicians for over 10 years.
Wow.
Because they were both students here at one time.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that they know most of my music. We have played almost all of my book over the course of the past decade. And I thought, well, if you're going to sort of find musicians that are going to really communicate with you well, why not musicians that you taught.
True.
And then that got really, really, really good.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm really thrilled to be playing with
Is
him.
Tyson living here, or is he still in New York?
Tyson is back here. Yeah, he moved
good,
back here.
good,
And,
good,
yeah.
good.
So
Well, are you gonna sing?
I'm not going to sing on this gig.
Oh, okay.
This
So,
is an instrumental.
oh,
only
so
gig.
you're taking songs which ordinarily would have vocals. And,
Right. Which is an interesting challenge, right?
Yeah,
Because you know what is it that communicates about the song? How do you frame the song for people, and without doing a lot of talking? So I'm thinking a lot about that too, about how do we sort of set a context for this music for people that may know it and people that may not know it.
That's very interesting. You know, Wayne Horvitz has a new album out, which he was inspired by the poetry of, I can't remember his name, a Seattle poet, and he decided to not use the words.
Right. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's possible. If everybody knew those poems, like if it was Shakespeare, that would be really. I mean, well, everybody doesn't know Shakespeare. I guess that's true.
But they don't.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Yeah. That's why it cost them a lot of money to print up the booklet that went with the CD.
I bet. But we're not going to have a booklet for the gig. So.
Okay. So are you gonna record these? I mean,
eventually, sure.
Are you gonna make an album out of this?
I hope so.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Well, we're working this long to get it together, so we might as well document it.
Yeah, really. Okay. Well, best of luck, and
All right,
I'll see you out there because I'm emceeing.
Oh, fantastic!
All right.
Look forward to it.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.